Alrighty, so here we're back playing some more Tropico 6, and today we're moving on to, hopefully, the final episode in, well, undoubtedly it will be the final episode in the mission, the referendum here now. I have been a bit worried, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about this mission, so let's get into it. Alrighty, emigration free to go, but what I've been worried about is the fact that, honestly, we're not making enough money. So I'm gonna go through and let's try and get the money situation under control, I think. Waste treatment facility, export weapons, educated. We should be able to get this educated part done. Export weapons may be done, and then waste treatment facility, kind of easy to do. That's $70,000, so how much is it for a waste treatment facility? We should do this right now. Let's set up a number of these. And, let's set one up per island here, I think would be a good move. And then this should net us enough money to be sort of chilling. Let's demolish up these. We don't really have the road access, but like, does it really matter? Probably. Let's relocate you out of the way. 70,000 ducats though, that should be a fair bit. I think that'll work nicely for us. Let's throw a road on over. And then it'd probably be a good idea to have one at least around here. Just so that we don't have too much pollution building up in our like area over here. Pollution will decrease the beauty nearby, which will inevitably decrease the service quality of certain buildings like the cocktail bar and whatnot. Yeah, location is starting to go down. Oh yeah, Childhood Museum. This is something that we wanted to check out. I believe it's Cold War Childhood Museum. Let's research this real quick and let's get a good look at all of this. Oh yeah, we were going with, I think, religious fostering. We can get the conservative faction to be pretty happy with us, honestly. All we need to do is have the average overall happiness above 70, which isn't too hard to do, and then we have 70% or more approval of at least 4 factions, which we can do as well, pretty easily. So overall happiness, we need to get that up. What do we need to do for that? Fun happiness needs to go up. Crime safety we can get to go up like right now. I can't believe that we didn't focus on this earlier. Let's just throw down, honestly, a bunch of police stations. Oh yeah, let's get our last... Honestly, let's just do this. Let's throw down the last waste treatment facility here. And we're not going to quick build these, and then let's spend as much money as we can on police stations, just to have them down now. Getting the crime safety down is definitely going to help out quite a bit. We don't really have the luxury of like an infinite amount of land here, which kind of sucks, but we can endeavor to move this. And with this bit of space here, we should be able to fit in a new police station. Yep, cool. So we already have one over there. We should probably do one around here as well. We don't have the money for it quite yet. How much is it? Gonna be 2,800, so we just need a little bit more. There we go. Wow, we made a lot of money very quickly there. Cool. So as long as these are done, then we should be in a pretty good spot. Let's put all of the waste treatment facilities on high. Cool. And then we need to get this up as well. Immigration.
Run the numbers, and it doesn't look good. I mean, angry nerds, never a good thing.
Yeah, they're still
Now,
kind of upset with
I
us.
don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a...
Immigration free to go. Honestly, that's not a bad idea anyways. Immigration, let's research it, and we can even do this now. Let's give it a bit of time though. We will change this. Waste treatment facilities, educated. We only need 2 more educated people. We have coconuts in, so that's good. And let's look at the factions, because potentially with just the crime safety being fixed, I think we might be able to reach the 70 that we need. Food should go up with a bit of time. Fun happiness. We should do fun happiness. And then we should be in a pretty good spot off of just fun happiness, I would say. So let's build more theaters. That's what we should build around. Let's try and get down like 1 more in each of these zones, I think. We don't need to worry too much about the layout of everything, I don't think. Make sure their budgets are maxed out. And you know what, honestly, we should change this away from... No, we should leave them on improv theater, I think. But we should kind of shift away from them. So actually, yeah, let's cancel these. And let's just do something else. Let's do something that'll keep everyone pretty happy. We can do like restaurants, honestly. Can't build here, that's annoying. But that's okay. Let's throw one here, I guess. And ooh, this is a good spot for one. I mean, it's right next to the mines, so maybe not. Let's do one here. And then let's do one... Honestly, I'm content with that. 2 more educated people. Waste treatment facilities are going up. Happiness should go up with just a bit of time there. Let's control click the service quality to the max on all of our restaurants before they're even constructed. That'll be good. Restaurants, interestingly enough, do also increase food happiness of people living near them, people who visit them, through something called catering. So if we look at happiness and we go to food, restaurant, yeah, so see, they're increasing the food happiness for people that visit them, which is really nice. Another waste treatment facility. We can honestly decrease the budget on these once. I think that'll be fine. We could also research this and do... Like, we can generate electricity off of those.
Win the love of your people, Presidente. You must stimulate their most sensitive organ. Their brain, of course.
And if there is one group who most enjoys such organ stimulation, it is the teenagers in your new high school. They shall have a wonderful time feeling awkward and confused. Oh, the people will be pleased indeed. Cool. 5 immigrants. Kind of whatever. That is like the worst thing ever. The worst reward ever, I would say. Like 5 immigrants. Let's fill this up. Or honestly, we should have just demolished that.
Since your people can now breathe a sigh of relief without it harming them, consider us even.
Cool, 70,000. Here's your money. You held your end of the bargain. Paris will send some press to meet you once they fill the appropriate 85-page form to the 90 departments that must all approve it. Our bureaucrats can always keep themselves busy. Can't always keep themselves busy. Cool. So that's pretty good. Overall happiness is going up a fair bit. Let's max out the budget on all of our police stations. Let's research these. I believe it's World Wars. And we can change these to always on duty. And then we can get second shift for all of them as well. And that should really help out with our crime safety. So let's look at crime safety now. Already we can see some tremendous jumps in it. That's pretty good. Do we have people to work in these? Not really. So let's go about just hiring a bunch of people to work in each of these. Make sure that they're all maxed out. Cool. So that should be good for us. That should help with overall happiness. And then I wanted to do some entertainment buildings. We were doing restaurants, just a couple. Quick build you. And then let's get the upgrade freezers for each of them. So that's 90 service quality already. Pretty good. And then we have the religious faction. We have 4. We have all 4 right now. That's really, really good. So literally all we need is the overall happiness to go up just a bit. So let's max out the budget on all of the housing. I would say we just need to get the... Yeah, look at it. It's already flying up. That's really good. Let's just do every little bit that we can. Caretaker electrification. 320 megawatts. How much spare? We have enough for this. So let's electrify all of the tenements on the island. Churches seem fine. And with just a little bit of time, this should be looking pretty good. Let's max out the budget here. All you can drink. Cool. Iron output's full.
You know what will win the hearts of your people, Presidente? Making them feel safe, but not too safe. Complacency never helped anyone.
The best way to be popular is to surround your people with authority, Prez. What better way to ensure stability and well-being? Give them heroes to protect them and, if they ever step out of line, to politely subdue them. Project power, just not too close to people's homes. Have 2 fire stations, have 2 police stations, which we have plenty. Have an average crime safety happiness above 55, which we already do. Certain buildings will reduce the crime safety in the vicinity, build police stations and security checkpoints to boost crime safety around where Tropicans live, and work to increase the average crime safety. Their budgets usually scale the effect they have on the crime safety. Cool. Easy peasy. All we need to do is have... No. All we need to do is have 1 more police station. So let's just quick build that, honestly. Fire stations... Oh yes, and someone was saying that I should build fire stations in order to increase the housing happiness of our islanders, and I think that's a pretty good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's quick build you, then all we need to do is research it. And then max out the budgets. Let's do cat and tree. Cool. High pressure nozzles we can do.
Protection is a two-way street, Presidente. Mostly for the people doing the protecting, now I think about it. Civilians should go where they're told.
But it'll add to your popularity as long as those firemen know how to use their hoses. Those things are just as useful for crowd suppression as quenching flames, you know. And we don't pay those guys to sit around waiting for fires to start. Interesting. We actually do, right? Like, it's literally what we hire them to do. Let's go to the Constitution. Let's go ahead and just turn on... Wait, they want it free to go. Cool.
By my calculations, you have improved at least 8 of 10 metrics I've scribbled down on this napkin.
Good. Let's take the intellectual standing, I guess. Now let's take the 5,000 ducats. And now we just need a bit more happinesses. Do we have all of the different food types? I don't think so. Let's do a juicery. Like right now. Because getting this done will give us juice, which will funnel into our various buildings. Let's quick build it on up. We probably shouldn't have quick built it, honestly. Let's max out the budget. Turn off allow local consumption. We want people to go to buildings that are designed for food consumption, right? We're actually kind of making a lot of money, which is nice too. Good. Overall happiness went down again, but it's going back up, but then it's going down. Fun happiness. Let's do some funfair piers on each of the islands. I think that'll be a good move. And then we can demolish these 2, and then we can throw in some parks all around it. Let's do a 2x3 here. I think that'll be a good move. And then we can throw in something like these. Let's quick build it on up. And then let's max out the budget. And then we can get concrete pier. No, more light. And look at that, service quality 100. Perfect. So that's for our population to enjoy if they get around to it. And this is also a building that even poor Tropicans can visit, which is really quite good for us, right? Go and do another one. And then let's do yet another one on over here for these islanders. Max out the budget. More light. 94, I'm content with that, but let's throw in a couple of parks just to help out as much as we can. I want to do something like... something like that. That'll increase it up to 95. I'm content with that. We can do extra round. Let's research these and do extra round for all of those. Cool. So that increased the service quality a fair bit. So that should really help out with our fun happiness on the island. So there is hopefully fun happiness dealt with. Faith happiness, we need to do something about the faith. Let's build like a cathedral for each of the islands. Can throw one down here. Look at that, we're getting really, really close to having the fun, or all the happiness is up. So let's quick build this, and this should be like sort of our last step that we really need to go forward with. Cool, we spent like all $80,000. Weapons export would be really nice if we got that done, but I don't think that we're going to get it done in time. Cool, I think we're there though. We have no actual decent trades going. Aluminum cars. What about the Caribbean Trade Pact Association? Let's do this real quick. Let's see what we get. Import for cheese. We could do that. Do we still have... I believe we have a customs office, don't we? Maybe I never got around to building that. No, I definitely did not. At least I don't think I did. No, I feel like I would have remembered. That's fine though. Let's just take this cheese deal. Coal and leather. I mean, we could take the leather deal. Not a terrible deal. Coal from Mexico. Leather at half off. I mean, let's just take it. Might as well. And we should hit the overall happiness, and we also have the factions. And yeah, I think this mission is just about done. With just a little bit of time, everything should really come together. It's been a pretty decent little mission. Yeah, as long as you sort of set things up for success right away, right? Like, just make sure you're getting lots of money. Prioritize that. Tourism's really good for a lot of money. We could have went for colleges and just built up a bunch of offices all over the place, but for that you need like a lot of Tropicans on the island, but that definitely would have been a good route. We also could have set up a lot of exports, just really push exports over the top, and that would have been a good method as well. We had 4 textile mills, so it definitely could have been a pretty decent decision. We just made so much money. Years to referendum. There we go. I think that's it. Now I'm curious. I don't want to test it, but I think... honestly, we should just leave the island as it is. Just let it chill. Save up a bunch of money. This means that we can get the weapons all done, which is kind of cool. And yeah. 77 service quality here. Let's try and get all the different food types. Let's also build up a bunch of different Teamsters offices around. Just because... oh no, I don't like you. I know we're going to need them, so might as well just do it. Throw one in there. 2 there. And yeah, everything's tip-top. We have a lot of homeless families. We should really try and deal with that. So let's see where we need residential occupancy pretty much everywhere. Let's just go about building some up then. Let's do a house there, or an apartment, I guess. Let's just do 2 here. Let's see if they get filled in instantly. So not completely full, which means that we should focus elsewhere. Let's go ahead and do perhaps just some more apartments around here. Cool, that one instantly filled in, which means that we should build up more in this area, I would reckon. Let's throw in another one. Almost completely full, but there's a little bit of space left over, so we'll go ahead and go to the next place. Urban development's still on, that's really quite good. Residential occupancy here, we need some, and probably over there. So let's go ahead and throw a fair bit of housing around. Let's do 2 like this and see if that helps out. Yep. Cool. And I reckon just one more set of apartments around here and we should be good. That one instantly filled in, so let's do another one. Here. That one completely filled in as well, which means we should probably do yet even another one. No, this one's not completely full, so I think we're good on housing, right? Yeah, we should be pretty close to good, if not completely good. Lots of housing options here, as well as poor housing options. Yes, we should probably throw in just like 1 tenement for each of these places. Let's throw one here. Should probably also throw in one over here somewhere, maybe here, here, and let's throw another poor housing choice over here. Cool. All of these we want to max out their budgets, change them all to armed caretaker, electrify them all, max out the budgets here. We can also maybe electrify that. No, we don't have the spare megawatts for that, but should be fine. 73 service quality on the housing. Should be good enough. Now what I'm hoping for is that, oh yeah, see, 70% more approval, and it needs to happen right around the time that the referendum happens. So that's kind of why I wanted to hang out for a bit. Let's change this to the religious one. And that should give us the satisfaction. The conservatives, do they not like it or what? Mandatory waste sorting. Let's try and do something for the conservatives to enjoy. Is there anything? I think military police, yeah. Increase conservative standing by 5. Increase militarist standing. I mean, we can turn it on, but it's not gonna like ultimately do anything. But that should be that, taking care of conservatives, environmentalists, religious, and then the capitalists. Okay, we should be good. -2, +2. Historical relations, so we're getting +8 here from the conservatives. We should build real quick a, what's it called, customs office and start trying to like embezzle money. Just so that right at the end, if we need to spend some Swiss bank money to increase the standing with certain things, we can do that. And then we should also throw in a bank somewhere and just sort of let our money save up for a bit of time, I think would be a good move. Could do it here. I mean, kind of an ugly spot, but should probably be fine. Also probably making a fair bit of money. Yep. There goes another 1,400 weapons. 6 years to the referendum. Everything's looking good. Let's get you done soon. Same thing with this. Cool. So we just want to make sure this is, all of our factions are above the threshold right around the time that we move forward with everything. And hopefully that's the case. I think it will be the case. Conservatives, is there anything else that we can do? I think here we have the Childhood Museum. We should build up the mausoleum, however you pronounce this word, and set its work mode. I think this might give us something. Then again, we could just build up some buildings that they like right around the time that we're getting close to it. What do the conservative factions like? Cathedrals, they like police stations. We should build up a bunch of police stations. The environmentalists like parks, right? Yeah, they like a bunch of parks, so we should spam build parks and police stations right before the end of this mission. And I think that'll put us in a winning position. Good, good, good. 6 years to go. Happiness should be, like, forever on the rise now. Mm-hmm. And we should turn down immigration with an immigration office, just because I don't want too many people to move in and start dragging down the overall happiness, because they won't have jobs and places to live and amenities to enjoy. This needs to be put out like yesterday. I think they're on it. 3 fires. Lots of goods going to be exported. More coconuts. More goods in here. Is the juice in yet? No. Soon enough it should be though. Not nearly as many goods as I was hoping for, but should be okay. Let's max out the budget on the Teamsters offices. 90% support, pretty good to see. 40,000 here. Yeah, the environmentalists aren't super duper happy. Let's spam build just a couple of parks. I wonder, what are the different parks giving? Oh, they don't last too long. So it's probably a good idea to sort of wait right before, like a year before it all happens, I would say. And we just keep on building them up. Is there any more edicts that we can do to keep everyone happy here? I don't think that there's much else that I can really think of. Building permit, agricultural subsidies, none of this is really helping out, I don't think. A cool 40,000, that's good. And finally we have a bank. Let's max out the budget. As long as we're in the positive, then it will be netting us money. We just need people to work in here.
Concerned about foreign trade putting you out of a job? Fear not! The Customs Office is here to protect you by monitoring international trade.
Let's put that on special tax. Let's embezzle as much money as we can. We also got tourist fees, so every time tourists show up, we make $10. So you can imagine right there, that would have been, what, $1,900 we would have just made. So that's a pretty nice little income boost to our tourism. And the bank should be netting us money now. Only $190 a month. Should go up with a bit of time, though. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that you have to keep these all up as you hit the referendum mark. Like, it would be nice if, like, once you accomplish this, that was, like, it. But I don't really think that's the case. Let's look at these buildings. 60,000. With the casino, 114,000. Hotels, 25k, 23k, 22k. That's pretty good. Little arcade, only 17k. That's good. An aqua park, 20k. Increases the fee with a high pressure jet, water jet. Let's decrease the budget on the bank since we're actually in the negative here. And we should be in the positive once we sell all this stuff in the dock. Then we just gotta keep making sure that these factions are happy with us. Environmentalist. Always wants to complain. Oh, we don't have electricity, that's not a good sign. The research lab was the first to go. We could demolish this building. Let's demolish it. I mean, we got everything that we needed research, so should be okay. As long as we keep overall happiness up, then I don't think we can fail this mission, because these 4 factions here should be really happy with us, like, indefinitely. Yes, they should be, at least. Caribbean Trade Pact Association. Maybe, like, a couple more things to keep the capitalists happy would be nice. We should do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association right before 2002 as well. I think that'll be a good move. Make sure that faction's happy. So parks, the Caribbean Trade Pact Association, police stations, stuff like that. Just spam do a bunch of that and we should be in a good spot. We're also now
I came
embezzling
to see
money.
you as soon as I found these were available, President.
So with just some Swiss bank money, we can get a little bit more faction standings if we need them. If we desperately need them.
Robot cars. They drive themselves into the back of a truck so that you don't have to. Coming soon to a road near you.
To a road near you. Only 12 unemployed people. We should build up a college, or not a college, but let's build up a real quick office. I think that'll be a good move. Could even do 2. Yeah, let's do 2. One facing this way, one facing that way. We can throw in some parks. That'll be nice just for the added small bonus of a bit of money. And having some college-educated people working. Always a good thing. We're losing almost 10,000 a month, which isn't great. But you know what, it's probably fine. Let's decrease the budget on the mansions a little bit. Save a bit of money there. Just want to make sure the housing quality is over 100 for them. 50,000. Let's look at how much money we're... Yeah, we're only making 16,000 a month and then we're losing 24, so we're losing like 6,000 a month. Maybe a little bit less than that. Oh yeah, way less than that. No, 6,000. State loans has finally ended. That's good. That means that's a lot of money that we'll be making back. Or we won't be spending. That's really, really good. Let's max out the budget on these. Let's change one of them to consumer, one of them to office. See how well that does. Here's referendum. Happiness is still above 70. Factions are still pretty happy with us. Yes, everything is perfect right now. Cool, cool, cool. Couldn't be more happy with this entire setup. Just need to give it time now. Let's just save our money so that just in case anything happens, we'll be able to deal with it. I do want to buy one firefighting helicopter though. Just so we can put out fires anywhere on the island. Maybe it's fine. I want to do the Caribbean Trade Pact Association again, but we should definitely wait. Seems too important. Let's play in ×4. I think we're in a good enough position that we can play in ×4 comfortably.
Presidente, I hear you are seeking funds. Of course, funds without fun are meaningless. So perhaps you would oblige me.
It would be undignified for me to merely give you the meager sums you seek. I believe it is traditional for me to give you a hoop to jump through. Well, I always desire that things go off with a bang. Very literally on this occasion. Cool, so free 70,000. That's really, really good for us. Happiness still good. Factions still happy. Happy, happy, happy. This is amazing. I can't believe it. We've accomplished it just by doing the correct factions. Happy meat, mandatory waste sorting. The environmentalists are pretty happy with us. The conservatives are happy because we have good old days, military, police. And yeah, we're just doing enough to keep them happy. And we can just spam build some police stations right near the end and we'll be in a good spot. It sucks that the intellectuals aren't ever really going to be happy with us. Like, if we wouldn't have had to deal with their stupid thing, then we would have been fine.
It seems you did as we requested, although we are still waiting for the proper paperwork to confirm you did it correctly.
Let's take the $2,000. I mean, we have like over $250,000 right now. That's pretty good. And then more edicts and stuff through the religious building efficiency. That's nice. So increasing building efficiency will get you standing with the religious faction, something I didn't really take into consideration. Also, the good old days edict. The fact that we're a theocracy, that's all helping. The capitalist faction, with the right to arms and then Caribbean Trade Pact Association. Every time we turn this on, it makes them quite happy with us. So all sorts of really, really good stuff. Just need to make sure that they're happy right near the end. So roughly 1 year before we complete this, I'm gonna start spending a lot of our money. Probably use some of our Swiss bank money. Let's actually buy another bank and have this one embezzle funds for us. I think that'll be a good move. We have so much money anyways. Max out this. Go and research the bank. Cold Wars, I believe. And we can put slush funds. Cool. So now we're embezzling money. Let's look for good trades or anything like that sort of thing. Boats. We can sell boats to America at a 10% increase, and then we can build. Oh wait, we never set up lumber mills, I don't think, did we? No. We can build 2 of them real quick here. And we can build a road in between them, and then right around here we can build up some shipyards. Cool. That'd be a perfect spot for one right there. Can build some. Ooh, look at that. I like that spot. And here, that's pretty good, honestly. Quick build these, max out their budgets, and then let's do yet another lumber mill, just so we have like more than enough lumber. Could probably even build like 2 more, honestly. And then let's max out their budgets. Perfect. Finger insurance. Let's just keep making sure our happinesses are up. It looks like they are. The environmentalists don't really like the fact that we built all of these. Oh, they don't really care. They don't care about those buildings. That's good. Oh, the lumber mills. Yeah, they are kind of upset because we're cutting down the trees. Or, well, I guess we're just sawing cut down trees. I'm not sure. Cool, cool, cool. Let's wait just a little bit more time. We're making so much money. It's kind of unreal. And let's throw in just a couple more Teamsters offices. Just to really hammer it home that we can move all the goods that we could possibly need. Amazing stuff, man. Really quite good. Fairly happy with it all. Conservatives and environmentalists are kind of upset. Let's just sort of try and stay a bit ahead of the curve. Well, no, we'll wait for roughly around maybe like a year and a half just to...
There is a downside to popularity, Presidente. The well-known are easier to target, and your face is on the money. One more reason to keep it covered.
The Tropican hacker Collective Bueno has now published details of your more decadent proclivities. The people who love the grand ideas you placed into their simple minds are equally incensed by the new revelations and are rising up as we speak. It is an uprising, Presidente. What goes up must come down. Let them come. Guerrilla stage an uprising. So interesting. This complicates things. Where are the guerrillas coming from? Do we not have any guerrillas? I don't think we have any guerrillas, so maybe we don't really need to worry about it. Yeah, amazing. So, I mean, if we did have guerrillas, they would have staged an uprising, but luckily we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. 300,000. How's the population doing? Need a couple more jobs. We also need some more housing. Let's just throw some tenements around. And then it'd probably be a good idea to set up something for electricity. Let's do a second nuclear power plant, I think. Really nice to fit it there. Let's just throw it over here, honestly. And let's throw in just a bit of tenement housing. Sort of just everywhere. I mean, it's just good enough. As long as we can get like 70 housing quality from it, I'm happy. And then let's actually in this part throw up a apartment, because I know that the people living in these areas should make enough to afford well-off housing. Let's max out the budget here. We can electrify all of the housing, literally every last bit of it, once we're getting close to the final spot, or the final couple of days. let's just quick build this, max out the budget. And we just gotta hope that all of our goods are making it around. Population swelling. Let's actually get down the immigration office now.
Canal Uno wishes a warm welcome to any new Tropicans fresh from the immigration office.
Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Let's unlock most of those slots. We need to issue an audience is what they want, but I don't think that we actually will. Let's see how much one park does for the environmentalist. One by one. So if we just spam build up a bunch of parks, they should be pretty happy with us. Right? Yeah, they are. Cool. Conservatives, let's throw in just one police station for right now. Max out the budget, second shift, always on duty. So we're keeping it up.
The citizens are demanding election.
Let's deliver an amazing speech. We can honestly, let's make sure to choose the capitalists, make sure that they're happy. The religious faction should be indefinitely happy. Acknowledge an issue. What's the lowest? It seems like job happiness, but that's always going to be low. We don't need to blame anyone or promise anything. Perfect.
My Tropicans, my people, my
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think? Would any of these be of
Stage a
interest to you?
distraction, that's what we need. If we can stage a distraction with just another 2,500 Swiss bank money, then we'll be in a pretty good spot, I would say. And then let's just honestly, very quickly, we can just like, this is a bit cheesy, but I think we're going to do it. Let's just spam build a bunch of 1x1s along that road there. Yeah, look at that, 81. And then the conservatives, we can just throw in some more police stations wherever we really need. Max out the budget, always on duty, second shift. Conservatives are pretty happy with us. Swiss bank money yet? No. I reckon after the next shipment of goods, we should be there. Now, oh yeah, and Caribbean Trade Pact Association, we need to turn this on. A contraception ban. It would be nice if there was one last thing that we could do to give us conservative standing. Let's just go through and look at like literally everything. We could do contraception ban, which will increase religious standing by 25. I did not ever really know that. That's so crazy. That's so good. Because increasing the religious standing will allow me to do things like, let me think. There was something that we could do. Sacrifice religious standing for, what's it called? Conservative standing, I think, right? Now we're kind of doing everything that we really can. Maybe we just stick to the plan
The
of...
palace denies all rumors concerning the development of orbital mind control lasers and asks citizens to ease up on the purchase of aluminum foil.
Yeah, honestly, just like 1 year before, so 365 days before the mission ends, we'll just spam build just a bunch of police stations and parks just to keep everyone nice and happy. And the capitalists should be happy. We'll turn on the Caribbean Trade Pact Association 1 year beforehand as well. And yeah, I think that we'll have like really no issues completing this mission. As long as we're smart with it, right? The broker, stage extraction. Let's stage extraction here.
In the past, progress marched on, but legs are so tired.
My flock are blessed with faith, hope.
We could also build a quick airport to keep the religious faction happy. We should build a prison up. We should do all of these, what's it called, demands that they have for us. Just to get those nice little bonuses. Let's build this prison way over here. Quick build it. Max out the
Thanks
budget.
for your help, Presidente.
We'll take the conservative standing. Let's do the airport as well. I think it's a good spot over here.
I knew I could count on you to do the right.
Take the religious standing and then modernize a mansion. Do we even have any normal mansions? I don't think that we do. All we need to do is modernize one though. So let's go ahead and just throw in a real quick mansion. Anywhere we can. Sorry if you can hear my phone going off in the background. Quick build you up and then electrify it. Oh, we need a, what's it called? Research, or not research, but unlock secure mansions.
Our money's at work, Prez.
Take the capitalist standing. Perfect. Look at all of this. The environmentalist. Is there anything that we can do to keep them just a little bit more happy? I don't think so. Light bulb bam? No. Happy meat. It's already turned on. Alternative food source. No. Oh, wait. You know what? I think there is... Is it bus stations? Is it electric buses? Oh, the environmentalists like bus garages as well. That's interesting. So if there's any way we can sacrifice capitalist and religious standing for environmentalist or conservative standing, that would be a good one. That would be really quite nice right about now. Secure mansions, police stations. All very good. It would suck if there was like a massive drop off, like if they forgot about the police stations right before the mission ended. That would really be annoying, but I think we're good. I hope we're good. What if we change this to something that gives us the environmentalist? Do this one. Let's see if that will. Yeah, I like these numbers a bit more. That's a bit more calming, I would say. And then we can research what's it called? Contraception ban. And we can go to the edicts, turn on contraception ban. Babies. And that should give us, yeah, 100, 100, and then 90 here, and then the conservatives, all we gotta do is do what we need to keep them happy. And yeah, everything should be absolutely perfect. Can't believe it. Really can't. Yeah, and look at now, the money has just been steadily rolling in. That is really quite cool. More and more coconuts. How many coconuts do we have stored up? 6,000 coconuts. Well, that's a good sign. Let's do the shopping malls. I mean, we have so much money anyways. Let's just set it up real quick. Well, no, I don't want to build it and then they...
Sure the good citizens of...
What's it called? Get mad at us. Let's just leave things as is. Everything's good right now. Conservatives, environmentalist... Oh, the building efficiency was coming from this building here. Let's build up the mausoleum though. I do want to see what that will offer us. Yeah, I thought that increasing the building efficiency of banks would, or not banks, but of religious buildings was giving us that, but it's not. Yeah, this right here The building efficiency bonus is coming from the childhood museum set on whichever work mode, right? That's fine. A mausoleum. The greatest of all. Let's see. The mastermind of progress. The bonus on the approval of visiting citizens and the final rating of tourists is decreased by 10 on base efficiency. Each citizen oriented towards the
Energy
communist.
efficiency is a Tropican concern, so every Thursday is now Bathe in the Dark Day. What were you going to do in there? Photosynthesize?
Something kind of interesting is we're pushing everyone towards the intellectual faction, but like we're supporting the conservative faction. That's totally backwards, and I just now realized that. I mean, it's kind of whatever. I guess we should do the environmentalist faction here. I don't think it's too important. Environmentalist or religious, militarist or industrialist, capitalist and conservatives, communism and intellectualism. Clears the current occupancy, dying filthy rich. Okay. I mean, kind of whatever. It would have been good to have that sooner and to have set things up a bit more smartly, but we're in too deep. We could probably check out the ministry as well. I mean, we have so much money anyways. Might as well slap it on down. I don't think I built a single ministry this entire time on any of these playthroughs. Department of Education. Yeah, it's been so long since I built this building that I kind of can't remember exactly what these all do. But just looking at it, I already remember. Intellectuals. Honestly, probably the communist candidate here. We should probably just hire in people that are going to, that belong to the factions we're trying to increase the standing with, right? Religious. Or the capitalist. Let's do religious. Makes more sense, I guess. Armed of defense. Probably conservatives. Oh no. Oh no, we're doing like a double. That's not good. Hopefully we didn't make them upset with that. Yeah, look, we did make them upset with that by firing them over and over. That's fine though. The ministry, or maybe they just don't like the building being built, honestly. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Election is a land.
So we have 1 year left. Let's just set up a bunch of police stations all over the
According
place.
to El Presidente, this was the single greatest and most unforgettable political victory in Tropico's history. But we are sure the palace is just being modest.
I don't think I've ever heard that quote, honestly. Let's just spam build a bunch of these all over the place and then quick build just a few. Whoa. Did we finish it? I think we did finish it.
All good things come to those who wait, but all great things come to those of us who do not.
Nonetheless, the time has come. The Mayan calendar has reached its end. Your referendum campaign is in full effect. If we are to make you Presidente for life, it is now or never. We must hope you have done enough to win the hearts, minds, and votes of your people. Interesting. Oh, we have 1 year left. Okay, so 1 year before it actually happens, you're in a good spot. Cool.
My people, the political stars are aligned. I present myself as your prospective Presidente for life. For am I not the smartest Presidente? The best-looking Presidente? The humblest Presidente? Yes, I am. This is your opportunity, my people. Whether your beliefs are neoliberal, socialist, or nationalist. Whether you wish for prosperity, togetherness, or security. I am a Presidente for all seasons. I bring you fortune. It is not for you to worry how. I bring you together. In huddled fear, perhaps, but the point remains, I bring you safety. With me as Presidente for life, nobody else will ever threaten you. This is your moment, my people. Trust to the stars and vote like never before. Vote Presidente for life! Viva Tropico!
Good news, Presidente! Despite the blood on the streets being very hard to wash off, your people are besotted with you. You have crushed the rebels.
Our efforts to occupy the minds and hearts of the people are a success. Even if your campaign didn't inspire the islanders to vote, the constant bombardment of meaningless promises must have annoyed them enough to take action. Political engagement, Presidente. Democracies would kill for it. Cool, so that was a pretty good mission. Hopefully it doesn't... it does. Kick us out.
And so we discovered that the Mayan prophecy was true. Of course it was true, Presidente. I never doubted it. And you became Presidente for life. What a joyous day. A most remarkable summer in the country of Penultimo's heart. To this day, I sometimes wake thinking it all a dream, but then I find it to be real. Please, a glass of water. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
The many before the one. Equality. That is what the people yearn for. And you yearn for their vote.
Nuclear weapons.
Amazing.
Do they still have a place in our lives? Or are they simply objects of Cold War nostalgia?
I think I really like this shot for the final screenshot of our series. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode in our 100% series. We did a pretty decent job. As long as you're just on top of everything, prioritize money first so that you're allowed to sort of set things up to work however you want, then this mission shouldn't be too difficult. I would say it's definitely one of the more difficult missions that I've faced thus far, just because like planning goes a long ways and the time crunch is definitely not ideal. It's sometimes nice to be able to sort of set up planning and then just let things play out until your plans come to fruition, and like kind of have the mentality of you have an infinite amount of time. So the time crunch definitely doesn't help out too much. It sort of prods you to feel like you have to do stuff sooner rather than later, but we managed to pull it off. Really hope you guys enjoyed this 3-part series on the mission, the referendum. Yeah, if you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to follow along with the rest of the Tropico 6 100% series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.